Hi there. We're continuing our journey through the Psalms, the Tehillim, that's the praises in Hebrew, and we are in Psalm 118. In the Hebrew letter numbering system, that's Kuf, Yud, Het. Kuf is 100, Yud is 10, and Het is 8, so there's 118. And this is the last of the 6 great Hallel, the big praise psalms that go together during Jewish festivals. And this one particularly is a celebratory psalm. We're just going to read the first 18 verses today and do the next in the next session. But it's a song of deliverance, a song of celebration for the deliverance of God, that he's rescued. And therefore it begins with the refrain that goes throughout all of Israel's story, really. Hodul Adonai ki tov ki le'olam chasdo. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is tov, he is good. Ki le'olam, for le'olam means unlimited, to the horizon and beyond. Forever is his chesed, chasdo, his chesed, his covenant obligation, his covenant grace, the fact that he is going to be true to his word. And then it calls on different ones to say that, to repeat that. It's like an antiphonal, a responsive thing. So let Israel say, Yomar na Israel, let Israel say, Ki le'olam hasdo, for his chesed is unlimited. Yomar na Bet Aaron, let the priesthood say, the house of Aaron say, because his covenant grace is unlimited. Yoana Yireh Adonai, that all those who are in awe of the Lord. So this is going back beyond Israel and beyond just the house of the priest. This is all those who fear God, all those who are in awe of God, say because his chesed, his covenant grace, goes on forever. And then it moves into the reasons why they're wanting to give thanks, the reasons why there is this call for thanksgiving. Because I called on the Lord, and he delivered me from my fears. He delivered me from my distresses. He delivered me from my problems. And then he set me free and says, the Lord is with me. I won't be afraid. I won't fear. What can anyone do to me? Maya Seli Adam. What can human beings do to me? It's the Lord who helps me, and he will see that my enemies are overcome. So there's this sense of God, you are fighting for me, you are fighting with me. And then it says it's better to trust in the Lord than it is to trust in people. Better to trust in the Lord than to put your confidence benedivim, in nobility, in princes, in governors, in human leaders, in politicians. It's saying it's better to trust in the Lord, to put your faith in him. And then he says, many enemies surrounded me, but I destroyed them all with the power of the Lord. The power of the Lord has power over all. Even though he was surrounded, even though it looked like he was a goner, all around him, like he was absolutely overwhelmed by the enemies around him, but he managed to destroy these enemies because of the power of the Lord. They swarmed around me like bees. They flamed out like a brush fire, but God's power has overcome them. And then he says, Ozi b'zimrat v'yehili lishua, because the Lord is, he's my strength and he's my song, and he's become my salvation, Yeshua. He's become my rescue. And it's interesting, that word, Yeshua, he's become my Yeshua, he's become my savior. We know the name Jesus means the savior, the one who rescues. And here it is, he's become to me my savior, my rescuer. And he says, there are shouts of joy in the dwelling places of God's people, shouts of joy in the tents of God's people, because they know that it's the Lord who's done this. The right hand of God has saved the people, and they haven't saved them themselves. It's his power that brings victory, and it's his mighty power in the battle. And then he's saying, so I'm not going to die. I will not die. Lo amut. I will not die. I will live. Yeah, I'm going to live. Wow, God, you've delivered me from death. You've delivered me from my enemies. I've overcome them. This is amazing. And then he says, I really went through it. I did suffer in this. The Lord has really chastened me. Yasar Yasani ya, and that's the same word as in the Proverbs, the word Musa. It means the Lord has really formed me through this. This has been a formative, instructive experience, but He's not allowed me to die. He's not given me over, lamot, to death. He's rescued me. So there's this wonderful expression here of thanksgiving because the Lord's faithfulness has kept this singer, he's kept this person who's been in the thick of battle and his enemies have surrounded him, and he has become his strength, his song, and he's become his Yeshua, his salvation. Have a good day.